Okay, so now this is level 5 theme hospital. So they said that I'm gonna need to start training new people. With I have 3 consultants, and I'm actually going to have to train people. So, woohoo, right? All right. So I'm gonna start the training immediately, so that I don't lag behind. So they're just gonna give me a bunch of noobs, basically. That's gonna stink. But what are you gonna do? So like everyone you hire is gonna be like a noob, not know what they're doing. So, boom, we're gonna have to train hard. So let's get some people in here right away. We could actually get this guy in there. Not bad. You generally do want to start with more green people, like this guy, because you're going to be trying to train. I need some surgeons. That's what I'm going to really need is them to start training surgeons. I also probably need a research department. Don't go crazy, right? Because again, every second they're just kind of hanging around researching. So I think I'm only going to put one researcher right here. I'm just going to put that consultant researcher in here. Oh, where's, boom, right there. And then let's just start building stuff on the side. Okay, so here is the helipad. That's where the emergencies come in. See, this is the street, so that's how you know you gotta start a reception on, this side. Okay. It might be a little crowded here, but maximize space is always a good idea. I know I bought extra space already, but you gotta be crazy about placement, like insanely crazy, But generally speaking, my model was pretty good. The desk, filing cabinet, chair by the door. Ideally, the plant would be near the door too, as close to the door as possible, so your janitors or whatever, mechanics, whatever you want to call them, it's accessible to them, right? All right, so since this is the emergency area, I ideally want to build like some treatment facilities that they commonly use in emergencies near the door. That's just kind of part of it. Right, so pharmacy is a really common treatment area that so far they've done pharmacy like almost exclusively for emergencies. So that kind of should tell you, boom, probably put pharmacy in there. Okay. We probably want to put a psychiatric facility also near the door somewhere, because that's another type of emergency that you'll see that they do. Okay, I think we should just get a receptionist and open up, because you don't really know what you're gonna get.
Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in general diagnosis. Doctor required in GP's office.
Oh, almost forgot. Should probably do a staff room somewhere so that they can rest. And they're about to tell me that I don't know what this guy has over here. That's fine. What we got? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a. Okay, so we need a nurse now.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
There we go. Get a nurse. As you can see, business really starts out slow. You don't really need to worry too much about these businesses, you know, at first at least. Almost always need to start out slow. They give you really crappy doctors. Ooh, this is actually a pretty nice doctor right here. But generally they don't give you very good doctors to start.
Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in general diagnosis.
So it just says that one of my doctors is now a qualified surgeon. It's nice. So this one, obviously the one that's already a psychiatrist, if he becomes a surgeon, that'd be great. But he might just become a consultant. Okay. I mean, I'll go ahead and do that. Well, gonna have to take out a loan though. Pretty big loan. I need to get both a ward and an operating theater. And shut that down. We don't need that area right there. So send them to the. It's gonna send them to the ward almost immediately. I need an operating theater. Which is too big, of course. Way too big. Probably have to go. I don't know if I have enough room for it. Let's see. Yeah, I can build over here.
Nurse required in ward.
Let's just put it in there. It's a big room. So let me get a nurse in the ward. So this nurse needs to rest.
Two surgeons required in operating theatre.
Actually, a good placement for them, isn't it? Because they're right next to the operating theater here. I'll have to bring him back. He can't really do anything where he's at right now. He can rest.
Doctor required in GP's office. Two surgeons required in operating theatre.
Did they walk out of the operating theater? I mean, come on now.
Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please.
Not me. Where is it?
Nurse required in pharmacy.
Alright, where's my dumb surgeon? Who left the operating theater?
A VIP is currently
There we
visiting.
go. Okay, so they're there. Yeah, she just left. Okay, we don't need her anymore. Okay, go back to training because they're too dumb to stay. Apparently, they didn't care about their operation.
Doctor required in general diagnosis. Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office.
Basically, unfortunately, one of the trends in this game is you kind of have to wait for like emergencies to come down to get like the cash from the emergencies. Otherwise, you just sit here making very little money.
Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor,
What? 3/4 in the way to losing this level. Awesome. 5. My reputation's fine. My bank balance isn't very good. It's too cold in here. Okay, I'll put some radiators down.
2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
Like it's always like that for me. I don't know. It's always like you're on your way to losing this level, and then it quickly turns around.
Required in operating theatre. Doctor required in general diagnosis. Doctor, attending psychiatry, please. Required in general diagnosis. Staff announcement. Patients with oncoming cold on the way.
Go to the other one too. Like, why don't you go to the other one? Like, they didn't. Oh my gosh, if you don't do it in time, I guess they just go. They're too dumb to go to the other door.
Two surgeons required in operating theatre. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attending psychiatry, please. We apologise for the amount of litter. Nurse required in fracture clinic, please. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office. pharmacy. 2 surgeons. Staff now. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Nurse required in fracture clinic, please. Warning, earthquake reported. Attention, earthquake warning. Doctor required an inflator room.
Amazing how long it took for me to need an inflator. Alright, slack tongue now. Alright. Let's see if we can build a slack tongue clinic. Oh, this seems kind of close. It's gonna be somewhere else. It's gonna be like, is it big enough over here? Yep. Slack tongue clinic right there.
Doctor needed in slack tongue clinic. Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Let me get their doctor.
Doctor required in general diagnosis. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required an inflator room.
Crowded hospital.
Doctor required an inflator room.
Yeah.
Nurse required in pharmacy. required in GP's office.
They say I got too many doctors. I don't think so. Let me just put it up to and then some, honestly. I'm waiting on get some money to come in here. We need some money.
Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attending psychiatry, please. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor required in general diagnosis. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor, attending nurse required in ward. Doctor required in GP's office. Staff announcement. Incoming patients with bloaty head. Doctor required in inflator room. Doctor required in GP's office. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Nurse required in pharmacy. Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor required in inflator room. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Nurse required in ward. Doctor required in inflator room.
I swear my
Nurse
doctor
required in fracture clinic, please.
They're so damn dumb. Like, really? Why would you leave? Doctor, attend in the scanner. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor required in GP's office. Nurse required in ward. Nurse required in pharmacy. Clinic, please. Doctor required in X-ray.
GP's office. Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please. Doctor required in GP's office. Nurse required in fracture clinic, please. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in general diagnosis. Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please. Staff announcement. Incoming patients with kidney beans. Doctor required in GP's office. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor required in X-ray. Doctor required in inflator room. 2 surgeons. Doctor required in GP. Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please. Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Where is? Oh, there.
Doctor required in X-ray. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please. Nurse required in ward. Nurse required in ward. Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor required in general diagnosis. Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please. Doctor needed in Simpleton clinic. Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please. Doctor required in X-ray. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please. Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor needed in Simpleton clinic. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor needed in Simpleton clinic. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please.
This is insane. How many doctors do I have? How did they have a problem? Like, just running. Look at these idiots just running around. Like, go where you're supposed to go. Dummies. Like, why don't you guys hang around here or something? I don't know.
Attention, earthquake warning. Doctor required in general diagnosis. Warning, earthquake reported.
Oh my god.
Doctor required in X-ray. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
I need a lot of these douche, a lot of these mechanic guys.
Nurse required in ward. 2 surgeons.
No. I don't know if they're 34% chance that they have what they need.
Doctor required in GP's
What's
office.
my research doing right now? Okay, they're still working on this stuff. Okay. Drug research is pretty high. So my drugs should be pretty good with that much. You know?
Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor required in X-ray.
They always say patients need
GP's
toilets.
office.
Like,
Doctor,
patients
attend
need
to the scanner
toilets.
room, please.
Do they really
Doctor
though?
required in
Not really.
GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office.
Fractured bones. 9.
Doctor required in inflator room.
That is a lot.
Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please. Staff announcement. Incoming patients with fractured bones. Nurse required in fracture clinic, please. Doctor required in inflator room. Doctor required in general diagnosis. Doctor required in X-ray.
Alright, let's see where we're at here. Okay, we've almost cured enough people. We got enough. Okay, we just need to wait, basically.
Doctor required in general diagnosis. We have a VIP pass. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please. Nurse required in ward. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office. Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor required in inflator room. Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please. Doctor needed in slack tongue clinic. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor needed in slack tongue clinic. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Nurse required in fracture clinic, please. Doctor required in GP's office. Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor required in GP's office. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor required in X-ray. Staff announcement. Incoming patients with the King syndrome. Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please. Doctor required in X-ray. Nurse required in ward. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office. Two surgeons required in operating theatre. We apologise for the amount of litter. Doctor.
Okay, I wish there was an even faster time because I think I got it.
Earthquake warning. Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please. Nurse required in pharmacy. Doctor required in general diagnosis. Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please. Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please. Doctor, attend in the scanner room, please. Doctor required an inflator.
Oh my gosh. 35,426. They almost double my salary.